This week's Shrine, so week 11 of the Shrine of Secrets for the Survivor, has pretty two alright perks, really. So, we've got Botany Knowledge and Iron Will, and for that person who commented on the Killer Shrine for week 10, yes, I'm aware I didn't actually show the previous week's Shrine. I forgot to get a screenshot from the Survivor perks, so if you're watching this, I apologise to you. But we've got Iron Will and Botany Knowledge to work with for Survivor for week 11. So what we've got for the perk build, and yes, if you notice, I'm not running an item or offering, so I'm not even going to bother going over that. What we've got is Botany Knowledge. At level 3, Botany Knowledge increases the healing speed for other survivors by 20%. So basically I can heal others 20% faster than the base speed. And healing items is increased by 20% as well. So if I find a med kit in the game or anything, my healing speed is increased. Iron Will. The grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 100% at any time. Basically, this means as soon as I'm hit, I do not make a noise. This is only at level 3 though. Level 1, you have to be standing still for, I believe it's 3-4 seconds. Something ridiculous. Level 2 is pretty much the same, so level 3, if you want Iron Will to work, is the best one to go for. So for the other two perks to run with, I thought I'd go for a pretty basic build, really. So Urban Evasion, so my crouch movement speed is increased by 100, making it the same speed as a walking survivor, which is pretty good to use, especially when combined with Iron Will. If I'm trying to escape the killer and I've made enough distance, this will help out a lot. Lithe is another really good perk to use in combination with everything. Lithe helps me vault windows and gain a sprint burst, basically, if I'm in a chase. So the effects of a normal sprint burst that lasts for 3 seconds, running at 150% the normal running speed, and causes exhaustion for 40 seconds. So as I'm still on the PS4 for the time being, I'm not part of the PTB, which I believe is currently working on the exhaustion and the new buffs for the killers and the Huntress nerf and all that nonsense. Actually, I might run an item. I got plenty. So with the item, as you can see, I'm going to run the green med kit, give myself a nice little heal, and since Botany Knowledge will affect it, I'll heal even faster. As for offering, I don't really see a point in running an offering. Not even the White Ward. I've only got one. I could run a Murky Regent, or Reagent, whichever you want to call it. But in all honesty, this is pretty fine, this build, without an offering. So yes, I feel like I have to go over what the point of the Shrine of Secrets is again for everybody. Because we've been doing this for so many weeks now. We had such a long break between weeks 9 and 10. And this will sound a bit patronising, and I do apologise. If you already know what this is all about, you can skip right ahead. But the point of the Shrine of Secrets builds is to take the perks that are directed at Survivor or Killer. So basically, if it's a Survivor video, I'll take the Survivor perks, and I will make a build for it and showcase it in-game of how it will work. I think my most unsuccessful Survivor build has been, there's been two of them, has been the end game one where I had end game perks only to use, and I couldn't even get the last gen done. And the other one was when I had to run Object of Obsession, and that didn't work out so well. Got face camped by a Leatherface that game. That's a pretty dead meme now, but it was true. So yes, today we are going to be running this, and I will be getting the Killer Shrine of Secrets perks done relatively quickly this week. I'm probably going to get them done today because I've got hours to spare today before I have to go to work. And we've got a long weekend up ahead. We've got the PTB to go check out as well. I've already got it downloaded, ready to go. And I'm interested to see how well the new buffs for Trapper and Hag are, as they are two of my most frequently used killers on PC at this current moment. And we got a game. Yay! Well, we got a lobby. So, yeah. If you stuck around to hear me garble, thank you. Otherwise, I'll see you in game, folks. Okay, we're at the new map again. That's kind of creepy. 2 weeks in a row with Survivor. Hopefully we don't get the same Leatherface that has Franklin's Demise, or my self-healing is pretty meek. And pretty gone. Keeping my eye out. Haven't had Terror Radius. But yes, I'm honestly looking forward to the PTB, which I'll be testing out later today. I'm hoping to be able to get a lot of games in today so I can get ahead. It's a Wraith. It's a Wraith. He's not coming this way. What the hell? Why is he not coming this way? How can he not hear this? Okay. Well, we know what it is. That's why we haven't heard of Terror Radius yet. I'm hoping the other three are getting gens done. Bum 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 bum. Haven't heard him uncloak yet, so this is a little strange. Alright, let's sneak away. Found him! Okay. Surprised that actually got him. Honestly. I knew he was not far. Okay. He's on my bum. Okay, he got me. What the hell? I'm just getting stuns galore. Let's go. I just used God Palette though. Shit. Just realized what I've done. But he's on my ass now, and I can't seem to get rid of him as easily. I'll heal before he catches up. Hi. Let's go. Finish this gen off, huh? He's cloaked. Alright. Well, this isn't going to go too well. I've already pissed him off. Can't hear his footsteps or breathing, so he's not on my ass. I hear that. He's over there. Should be able to get a decent amount of work on this generator done too. I think after this after the next gen pops, no matter what, I'm going to... Never mind. Looks like I'm not. I'm gonna go look for totems. Always gotta remember, no matter when you're playing against a Wraith, whether it's for fun or whatnot, Wraiths usually run no one escapes death. So once you know that it's a Wraith, look for totems. I love how, because I've noticed, I don't know if this has been pointed out by any other Dead by Daylight content creators. Since patch 2.0, oh shit. He's around. Since patch 2.0, you don't hear noise from the totems being cleansed as a survivor, but you do hear them when you're killer. He's over there. Alright. What do we got? I know there's another totem right there. I've already maxed out my boldness. This is actually quite interesting. Alright, let's find out. Magical moment. Where's the other door? Is there only one door? Or is it over there with the others? Alright. I've already gotten rid of the pallet over here. He hasn't hooked anyone either. It's kind of sad. But my iron will must have helped out. And my urban evasion. The only perk I really haven't used is Lithe. I can't see him. I can't hear him. I reckon he might be chasing somebody else, because I think he's got the quiet add-ons. I didn't hear him uncloak. Alright. Let's not beat around the bush. I don't beat around the bush these days. I don't hang around for the killer to come give me a free hit and then I leave. I don't do that. Because if they do it right, they can keep me in the game and hook me, and I don't like that. So what do we got? How many points did we just get? No way we got that many. We didn't get 31,000. Oh! Someone threw on a bloody party streamer, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god! What? What? Oh no! That's, depressing. I'm sorry, Kira. You got pitted up against people that know what they're doing. I feel bad. Okay. Alright, so we'll just, we'll carry on. So let's go over my opinions on these perks. I'll get rid of that. So, at the end of every Shrine of Secrets video, I always go over the individual perks, their use, and my opinion on how good they actually are, and if I would run them. So, Botany Knowledge is one of those really good perks. Sort of has similarities to Will Make It, which is something I always run. But Will Make It can only trigger if you've unhooked a survivor in the previous 90 seconds. Botany Knowledge, on the other hand, not only increases your healing speed of others, not by the same amount, mind you, but it's still a pretty good boost, it also increases your healing items, right? So, in a way, Botany Knowledge is basically something I would run if I didn't have level 3 Will Make It. And I do that. I actually do like to run Botany Knowledge. It's not a bad perk at all. I actually really like it. Would I put it in a main build that I would use? Probably. Honestly. And I think I do. On my PC account, I'm running Botany Knowledge on pretty much anyone that has it. So Iron Will, on the other hand. Iron Will. Iron Will is good for avoiding the killer once you've taken a hit. A lot of people seem to think that this is a good perk to use when you combine it with No Mither, which is where you're injured all the time, but No Mither level 3 already decreases the grunts made when you're injured, so Iron Will, it guarantees that you can't be heard because it doesn't get rid of the grunts, but this level 3 perk, I've seen it used a lot by the quote-unquote toxic players of the community. I'm not going to point out anyone or anything like that, but Iron Will is really good to have for those moments where you are just trying to escape. And I don't run it myself, because usually if I get found, I'm okay if they can catch me. Because, I mean, I play killer, I understand. It's very hard to find a survivor with Iron Will, especially if they manage to get that distance between themselves and you as killer. But yes, if I would run it, I probably would if I'm in the mood to just not get caught again. And that usually happens on days where the killers have been camping me all day. So yeah. Urban Evasion, not part of the shrine. Urban Evasion is a must-have if you're immersive, honestly. I always run this because I love to start out the game hidden. I don't like to be first found. And when I am first found, it's usually after everybody has, you know, avoided being caught once. Most of the time, I'd like to imagine. I'm not saying I'm bad. I'm not saying anyone else is good. I'm not saying anyone else is bad or I'm good. I'm not going to do that. But Urban Evasion, when you can move at the same speed as when you're standing, that's okay by me. And then Lithe. So I've recently made the switch from Sprint Burst to Lithe because Sprint Burst is something I can't really control. If I'm in a chase and it picks an inopportune moment, I will start Sprint Bursting. But Lithe, on the other hand, I have complete control over, and it still gives me the same effects. I love it. I've grown to love it. I didn't get to use it in this because I didn't need to vault to escape the killer. All I had to do was use the God Palette. Doesn't help that he was a new killer. It really does make me depressed thinking about that. But Lithe is one of those really good perks to use if you're trying to just gain some distance between you and the killer. Combine that with Urban Evasion and Iron Will. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Alright, I think I have pretty much covered everything for today's Survivor perks for the Shrine. So, I hope you all have enjoyed it. Again, to the person who said that he just wanted to see the Shrine, I can do that in this week's videos. I'm not behind due to restraints, so if you want to know, here they are. Brutal Strength, Make Your Choice, Botany Knowledge, and Iron Will. So for the Killer video, we are going to, I did say this in the last Killer Shrine, I'm going to try to play a different Killer so that I can actually get the full use of this without having to also rely on a chainsaw. Because, you know, adding a chainsaw to these two Killer perks is going to really suck for survivors. And I'm in a very charitable mood this week. I'm in a very good mood. For multiple reasons that I'm not going to cover. But yes. Here is the Shrine. We've done 2 perks. Let's do the next 2. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're on the PTV, please comment down below and let me know how good the Trapper buffs and Hag buffs are so I can join in with you very shortly. I've got a lot of work to do today, and I hope you're all enjoying your day.
This is the coming for the coming strong.